How we doing, y'all? Sorry. How do on my screen? My screen. My screen is not working. Hold up. Can you guys hear me? Well, I guess we're gonna do it like this then. Okay. Okay. So how we back again. Today is Friday, Flexible Fridays. Here again, Coach Johnson, live from YouTube, 3 o'clock. We got a special guest today. We're gonna do some workouts. We're talking about how to get fit. We're talking about stuff you can do in the house, basically. Yeah, we ready to get this on the road. So as y'all can see my new fit right here, Lady Huskies. There go our special guest right there. How you feeling? Okay.
I forget about the mute all the time. How are you doing, Shalom?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
So if you want to go ahead.
Yeah, I'll start the workout whenever you're ready.
No, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself first and basically everything, where you come from and what you've been doing.
My name is Sharon. I am a friend of Miss Morgan's, and I was a Division I athlete at the George Mason University, graduated in 2018, and now I'm just working in Baltimore, living in Baltimore, and I still work out pretty regularly, so happy to show you guys what I do.
I ain't leave Division I. You said that's tech right there. That's high. That's like the best of the best. You got a scholarship out of high school for that?
I did. Yeah, I went to Western Tech in Catonsville.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that was
Well,
nice.
I ran track and field as well. I didn't say that. What sport I did.
Okay, well, you want to go ahead and start your workout so we can start this, see how we're working with.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a series of 10 exercises. We'll do them for about 40 seconds, and then we'll take a 20-second rest in between each exercise. And during that 20-second rest, I'll demonstrate the next exercise to give you guys a little bit of a heads up on what to do. So I know this is on YouTube, so I guess they can watch this, rewatch it whenever they want or pause or whatever. But we'll do this real time. The first exercise is going to be something called crab reaches. So let me get this ready. Let me demonstrate for you guys. Oh, let me move my camera down a bit. All right. So, crab reaches looks like this. Reach over. Keep your butt off the ground. All right. So, start a 40-second timer, and we will go. Almost there. And stop. So we got 20 seconds.
See, honestly, I want to do some workouts, but like I'm on doctor's restrictions, so I can't do no workouts about a week. So I can do these and one of these. That's all I can get.
Yeah, next time. All right, here's the next exercise. We'll do a
Okay.
squat and then come up on your toes for a calf raise.
Oh, Jesus.
Come down for a squat, come up for the calf raise, and keep doing that.
Mm. Mm.
I'll modify it next time for you, Shalad. We'll get out of it next time.
All right, cool. Oh, child. Mm.
All right. So 20 seconds. And the next one we're gonna do is called a bear crawl. If I've done these before, just a few steps forward and a few steps back. All right, we'll get started now.
Oof. It seemed like it hurt.
I'm watching the clock. All right, now we're done. Whew. So
Do they hurt?
it's my heart rate is elevated, so I'm feeling it.
Okay.
Nothing hurts though. It's just a workout. Next,
Okay.
we're gonna do Supermans on the floor, feet up, hands up, and you kind of go down and up. We turn
And
some.
one part of your body is that working on?
So this is for your core. You'll feel it in your back as well.
No, that workout.
Yeah.
A pretty different workout.
I'm trying to change it up from the regular push-ups and sit-ups.
Mm-hmm.
Do some different exercises.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of the term muscle confusion?
No.
So if you do different exercises, different types of exercises, your muscles actually grow stronger faster. It's almost like if you do the same thing all the time, you kind of plateau on how strong they can get.
Mm.
By doing different types of exercises, it'll kind of confuse your muscles and they work harder. So it's one way to kind of bulk up faster or lose weight faster by changing it up, trying new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So check it out. All right, the next one's gonna be a squat. And they're gonna reach.
Ooh.
There's a little bit of balance as well. And it's opposite arm and leg. My right arm goes up, my left leg goes back. This one's definitely more of a leg exercise. But all in all, this is a full body workout. So whatever you're trying to work on, I should touch on it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're done for 40 seconds. The next one is pretty tough. It's like push-ups, but you're gonna be in like a V formation, almost like a V.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a pike push-up. You go down like this.
And what part of the body is it working on?
Definitely your arms.
Okay. Okay.
It's different than normal push-up because you're working a little bit more of your like vertical angle. You're working different muscles than at a horizontal angle.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And okay. So 20 more seconds of rest. All right. Our next exercise is like a lateral low lunge. You stay in the squat position again for your legs. And you kind of go from one side to the other. Yeah, you got it. You got it.
I'm gonna try something, you know.
It's like, I don't know, back in my day, we had the swagster. So it's like a little bit like that.
She said back in my day, like she ordered it us.
I'm too old for you.
Back, I swag and I serve. That one, it's served. I remember that.
Okay. 2, 1, 0. All right, 20 seconds. And then we have a sit up. So bridge. Gonna go back for your sit up, bridge. This is a little bit of arms, a little bit of core. Nice break for your legs after those lateral lunges. Halfway through the 40 seconds. All right. And I think this is our last one, or second to last one. Single leg bridges. Get on the ground, lift up one leg, use your bottom leg to push up.
Yeah, that seems hard.
Nothing's that hard. We can do it. Everyone can do it.
Look at some of these comments.
Yeah, what are people saying?
And I don't think a lot of people watch it right now. A lot of people watch the replay more than they watch the live.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
So I definitely get more like replay action. Oh wow! Excuse me, I'm tired.
All right. Let's see. Next we have the mountain climbers. You're probably familiar with this one. A little cardio.
Yeah, I remember that one.
This one also does some action in your core. You have to kind of stay in the Okay. Let's see. Is that our last one? I lost count. That's it. Okay. So now take like a minute rest. And we'll do that 2 or 3 more times. So you get your whole 30 minutes. I personally follow a lot of like workout pages on Instagram. Because I'm not creative and can't think of stuff myself. So there's a couple of pages I follow. There's Whitney Simmons. There's Afro Girl Fitness. They post a lot of good stuff. Afro Girl Fitness.
Okay.
What else did I follow?
Can you tell us a little bit about how you picked up like that track skill in high school and how you like went through it all and stuff like that. Had to take
Yeah,
our break.
yeah, of course. I'm happy for a break. So I started running in 8th grade. A lot
Mhm.
of my friends and teammates start track and field much earlier in their lives, summer track when they're in elementary school. But I
Mhm.
was a late starter in 8th grade with Baltimore City Track and Field. You guys are familiar with them. And then I decided to run in high school, and that was pretty easy to get onto the team there. Um, uh, and we were fortunate to have an indoor track and outdoor track team, although Western Tech did not have a track actually on the campus. So we spent a lot of times running in the hallways. I know you played basketball, right, in your high school?
Yes.
So do you guys ever do like drills? You have a gym at your school as well?
Yeah, we have a gym at our school. We do ours like sometimes we'll run around the whole block, like the whole west, like I won't say west, but we run from Douglas to West North Avenue, around the whole Mardaman, and then we come back to the school and then probably get in a pool, do some training on the what's it called? On the on the steps, and
Right.
then that's probably a workout, and then we want
Yeah, yeah. We get creative in high school as well, running the steps in our school down the hallways. And then, with NCAA recruiting regulations, coaches can start reaching out to you, I think your junior year of high school. So I was fortunate enough to get on a coach's radar during some state championships, and they reached out to me and scheduled, college visits, talked to their current athletes, and I was able to find a school that was a good fit for me academically, most important, and athletically. I was awarded a scholarship, so I didn't have to pay anything to attend George Mason, but that was a blessing in itself. And ran all 4 years there, had some ups and downs, injuries and championships, winning championships here and there. And now I'm just a retired athlete.
the gym.
Sorry. I wouldn't say retired. I would just say not in college anymore,
Yeah,
doing that
post
type of workout.
athlete. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Better one.
Yep. But if anyone, in any heartbeats that are interested in doing any kind of athletics in college, I'm more than happy to, walk people through that, process and answer any questions. I know they can DM you or DM anybody, any of the mentors for my information, and I'll be happy to talk to them whenever they watch this video.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, so let's go around. I guess we'll do round 2 of the same circuit. Maybe let's do 2 rounds. That way we can watch it whenever they're ready to watch it. Or should I do the full 30 minutes? What do you think?
What do you feel more comfortable with?
Mm-hmm.
Because we have until 4:00.
Okay. I have no problem getting a workout in during my work lunch break. So I'll do at least 2 and then see how I feel after that. And then I can answer any questions or kind of talk more about anything.
I do have some questions. I do have some questions lined up for you though. So I do let's save some spots for that.
Cool. All right, let me get another round of this workout in. All right, let's make sure this camera's good.
Cool.
All right, so we'll start off with the same crab reaches. Up and reach. That's it. All right. Then the rest of it. And then the next one is a squat with the calf raise. So squat, up in your calves, squat. Do you have a workout exercise that you absolutely hate, Jalal?
No, I'm just pretty. Sorry, we're pretty used to the regular basic ones with the arm stretches, and let me do some arm stretches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Maybe next time I'll do like a yoga one. It'll be a little more low intensity.
Yoga. I ain't never do yoga.
Really? Oh, well, definitely got to do it now. Okay. Next we have the bear crawls again. All right.
Whew.
You taking a break from your schoolwork today, Jalal?
I can't even access my schoolwork. I have to go to my actual school Monday and get a new computer. Mine's basically shut down. So I've been out of schoolwork for like a day now. I mean, I have a school package that I've been catching up on, but the actual online schoolwork I couldn't do it today or yesterday because my account shut down.
Oh, so what do you do with your time? You just
My
relax,
time,
play a video game?
No, I don't play video games. That's something I don't do.
Basically, I do the schoolwork. I do these youth entrepreneurship classes, so I do more of like business with them. I do like lesson plans and stuff like that, and talk to some of the kids about. I mean, I won't call them the kids. Some of the teenagers about their business and stuff like that. I do a little work on my business. I'm ready to start something up coming up in like May, June. So that stuff like that. I was invited to the NBA conference, but it got canceled. So I don't know what I'm gonna do now.
Yeah, we're all in the same boat. Gonna fill our time with, productive activities and make up for events that we had pre-planned, but have now been canceled. Yeah, it's crazy. All right, next we have the same squat and reach, the balanced one.
Mm.
Definitely feel it in your legs and core for this one. If you've been sitting on your butt too much, this exercise will, waken up your legs. All right, next is the pike push-ups. You go in a V position and do your push-ups. You can take these as slow as you need to go. You'll feel it in your arms either way. All right, next, go from your arms to your legs with these lateral lunges. All right, so I'm gonna go now. I will say it's important not to lean your knee too far over your ankle. You want to try to keep your knee in line with your ankle to avoid injury. Anything else? You still want to contract your core, get your abs active in this. And again, just take your time. It's not a race. Go pretty slow. Sometimes the slower you go, the more you feel it in all your muscles. All right. And then our next one is going to be the sit up to bridge that we did earlier. Looks like this. Sit up and bridge. One thing my friend said about this exercise is you should make sure you use your core. When you do the sit up, you don't want to just, shoot up. You want to engage your core, use that to come up, and then do your bridge. Use your core and bridge. Okay, that was the last one. Next, we'll have the single leg bridges. Back to working on our legs, our hamstrings, and our glutes. So back for this one leg up. Most of my workouts, I usually play music in the background to motivate. But I was taking it easy today. I didn't know what would be appropriate to play, so I'll do it in silence today.
Gonna play some slow jams, some R&B.
Has to be hip hop or something with a lot of energy to motivate me through these tough workouts. All right, this should be our last one. The mountain climbers again. Okay. So that's 2 rounds done. Take a little break, get some water, catch a breath, do some stretches,
While I've been taking this break, some questions. Is it okay with you?
Yep, perfect.
So can you basically, I know you gave us the rundown earlier about how you started it, but can you give us a rundown your whole high school experience and your career in high school?
So high school was probably the highlight of my athletic career in the fact that my team was a little bit bigger, and it just kind of opened my eyes to the world of track and field to begin with. So as a freshman, there were already some pretty good teammates of mine that were upperclassmen, juniors and seniors. They were pretty good about kind of showing the underclassmen, the freshmen and sophomores, like the ropes. We always would do our drills and our warm-ups together as a team. And the coach didn't have to do that much. The seniors took it upon themselves to lead us through each workout or each warm-up. We have like a set, pretty set warm-up or options of warm-ups that they had memorized for the most part, ranging from, more like less active drills like lunges and, leg swings. Then we get into like, the high knees, the more high intensity warm-ups. We'd start with those. And then if we were working out at Western Tech, we would usually start with like running laps around our gym. It's just a lot of structure. For me, I think when you start high school, it was nice to kind of have your day kind of structured. You had classes, and then you go into your after school stuff, whether it be band or athletics. Then you kind of get home, do your homework, go to sleep, do it all over again. So in high school, it was definitely nice having that routine, day in and day out. What else? Like I said, we didn't have a track. So we would sometimes take buses over to the Community College of Baltimore County, or CCBC. They have grass fields, they have hills that we would run a lot on the sidewalks. And we had to get creative. And what else? My season generally for indoor was like November or so to January or February. We ran a lot of meets at the Baltimore Regiment Armory, or 5th Regiment Armory.
I know that's that.
Yep.
Right there, down there in Preston.
Exactly, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We ran a lot of meets there, and if you've been there and had athletic events there, it's always so cold for some reason in that building.
I mean, it do be like, it'd be a little shimmy, it'd be a little Nipsey Hussle in there. It'd be a little Nipsey.
Yeah.
But
A lot. A lot of
not a lot.
I remember we'd run, our races. I would run the 300 or the 500 meter dash, and you cross the line and you start coughing. The cold air that you just breathe in the whole time is in your lungs.
It be that cold?
Yes. It's called the Armory cough. Anyone who has ran there gets the Armory cough.
I mean, when I go there, we do JLTC events, and it be cold, but like no JLTC uniforms be a little. You be packed in them uniforms, so you be hot. So I don't feel cold. I never ran track, so.
I kind of wish you had more layers on. Now that you're saying that, when you're sprinting, you wear, a tank top and shorts. Like if you're layered up, it'd be a lot better. And plus, like, it's winter, so when you open the doors to the armory, it's cold outside, so the cold air comes right in. I'm sure, this time of year in April, it's decently warm outside. The cough does not exist for athletes in there, but the winter time, the building does not have the best like insulation, and you're already miserable for running these races. But that I'll never forget the armory cough when I ran there.
Isn't this right around the time that track starts?
Well, outdoor track. So yeah, so spring track and field starts March to May with championships. So this weekend or next weekend would have been a really big track meet that's held in Pennsylvania. It's called Penn Relays, and I was able to go there in high school, I think 2 or 3 years in a row. And it's just a national, almost international track meet where kids from, California, New York, Florida, Jamaica, Puerto Rico, there's kids from all over come to Pennsylvania for this annual track meet. It's always mid to end of April. And just being able to size yourself up against international competition was really humbling because you think you're fast in Maryland, but man, there are kids other places that are so fast and talented. And you meet them, sometimes exchange, phone numbers or Instagram handles. So that was definitely one of the highlights of high school track. And if you're running track now, definitely ask your coaches to go to Penn Relays next year because it's canceled this year.
It's called Penn Relay.
Yeah, like Pennsylvania, just PENN Relays.
Yeah, because I know her name's Zion Pittman, and she's a track runner at Heart Smiles, and she can run. Like I think she placed like top 10 out of the whole state.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Yeah, I love to
If I'm
meet.
not mistaken. I know it's in the 5th Regimental Army, and she was like top 3.
Mm-hmm.
So like she's pretty fast.
She's on the right track, like pun intended.
She's a 9th grader too, so that's even better. She's a 9th grader.
That was my next question. Holy cow, good for her.
A 9th grader. So imagine by the time she'd be like a senior in high school,
Yeah,
she's gonna be killing them games. Like every college will want her.
exactly. That's great for her. Just keep her grades up, and then you'll be a perfect recruit for any college to come and contact.
High school, what D1 college did you go to again?
What college?
Yeah, D1. You said D1 college. Which one did you go to?
It's called George Mason University.
Okay.
Fairfax, Virginia. About an
How
hour.
was that experience for you?
Yeah.
So you said it's an hour away?
Yeah.
Oh.
I wanted to be out of state, so my parents, didn't have to come or live with me or anything or live with them, but still close enough to get back home in case something did happen. So for me, Virginia was a really good option. I started there in 2014 in the fall. The great thing as a college athlete is they house you, like your dorm mates are also on your team. So you kind of get to know them in all aspects of their lives and your life, your roommates, your classmates, your teammates. These are the people that you're going to spend a lot of time with. So either you mesh really well and they're your, friends for, your life essentially, or, people with different personalities and people clash and sometimes there's a little bit of drama, but at the end of the day, we are teammates no matter what. You have to learn to, rise above that and put any silly, squabble to the side, but still run as a team. So we have, dining halls. We go to the dining halls together. We practice together. And I should have been wearing something, but we get a lot of gear. So a lot of, t-shirts and shorts and socks, and we have George Mason, everything. I should have worn something today, but I forgot. Yeah, college track is really similar to high school track because you go to the meets, you run, you go back home. Nothing really different about the sport.
She said you run, you go back home, go back on the bus, and just go back home, It's
Just
fun,
running in circles all day.
Just running around,
Yeah, but the competition is definitely tougher in college. The people you're racing are the best of the best from their perspective, state or whatever. The competition is definitely tougher in college.
So, question: can you get paid for running?
So the NCAA is actually debating that right now, to my knowledge. I know sports that make big profits, like basketball in college or football in college. If you're making money for that institution, there's been a lot of arguments that the players, these college players, should be seeing some, payment for their work. At the moment, track and field is not as profitable as basketball, soccer, football. So I don't really think track is going to be, you'll be funding the athletes anytime soon, but it's definitely possible the next 5 to 10 years.
I was asking that because I have a scholarship to a D2 basketball college,
Nice.
and it's NCAA as well. But I was like, I mean, I wasn't looking for the pay. I was just looking just to play.
Right.
But I never heard of nobody say they actually got paid for running track.
Yeah.
Or like, is there like a because you have NFL and NBA. Is there like a special league for track runners and they can get paid for it too? Because it's not.
Not really. Not like a
So
league
this
you're thinking.
So this it's like underrated basically.
It is underrated. So what professional, there are professional track athletes. You know, there's Usain Bolt, there's Alvin Felix, there's the Tyson Gay.
Usain Bolt. Like when you hear his name, you think of a flash runner.
Yes, his name's very fitting for how fast he runs. But all of those professional athletes get sponsored. They're sponsored by Nike, sponsored by Under Armour, sponsored by Adidas. And that's how they make their money. These athletic companies are paying them to put on their shoes. They're putting on Adidas uniforms and say, this uniform makes me go faster. Or these shoes make me go faster. So they kind of get endorsements that way. But you're essentially running for yourself. But you have some teammates in the sense that other athletes are also sponsored by Adidas. And they might get together and train together, but to my knowledge, everyone's kind of on their own. They kind of make their own deals with these athletic companies. So that's why a lot of post-collegiate athletes like myself go into another field. My degree is in environmental science. So I'm working at an environmental engineering company now.
Yeah, that was my next question about what did you study in college as you was doing track?
Yep. In high school, actually, if you know Western Tech, they have magnet programs. Other high schools have them as well. You can focus on culinary or nursing or business. We had environmental focused magnets. So I did that in high school, continued it in college. I love nature. I love protecting the environment from pollution and wrongdoing. So I found a job that pays me to do that. And yeah, I still work out on the side, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you realize so basically when you was in high school, you realized was your passion?
So what was my passion?
I said the track was your passion.
Yeah, I think for me, you kind of find what you're good at, and then it kind of becomes your passion that way. I didn't start track because I liked it. I started track out of like a favor to somebody else. I was asked to be a part of a relay in 8th grade out of the blue and ran kind of by chance and happened to do exceedingly well. I performed pretty well for my first track meet. And once you find something you're good at,
you just keep going.
Love it.
Yeah, you just gotta love it and just keep going.
I think it's really important for people to try like new things because if you don't have a sport you like or a hobby you like, and you kind of feel like you don't have any passions, well, just try a bunch of random stuff. You'll find you're talented at something, and then you might actually like what you're talented in. That's what works.
I mean, you can say that because I play basketball. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm the best, and I'm not gonna say I'm the worst. you know, I had my fair share of days and fair share of games and stuff like that. But everybody say that's what I should be playing. Like I got a nice little talent inside of it. My height is perfect for it, the sport. But I know the actual reality, and I even have a business under basketball as an organization as a whole. But in all actuality, basketball is not even my favorite sport. My favorite sport is football. Like my dream is to be like an NFL quarterback. Like that's my actual dream. I play basketball because I like the sport and I like what it does to me because you know basketball it relieves stress a lot and everything as well. But football, it's like it just gives me another rage, like another emotion, just like to go hard and just keep playing. But I'm not talented. I mean, I can be a quarterback. Like, don't get it messed up. Like, I can throw the ball. Like, I can be some quarterback. I can run around and all that. But my like physical body, like if I get hit or something and they hit me, they gonna break me. I'm going to the hospital and I come back home. I'm broken. So I don't know. I mean, like I said, in college, you know, I got a scholarship, academic and little basketball as well. Basketball coaches was asking, do I want to play for them and stuff like that. I mean, I said yeah, but then also it was like I also want to try football as well. And it's like, yeah, football and basketball don't even run in the same season. So you can do football and then you can come play basketball as well. So I'm gonna do both in college, and I'm gonna see which one is better for me.
Yeah.
Football is better for me, then I'm gonna do some football, honestly.
Yeah.
But
Do what you love. Have you played football at your high school at Douglas?
no, I don't. That's the thing. I never played football at Douglas because they always try to put me as in a different spot, like as a defensive tackle. What I look like as a defensive tackle?
No.
Like, come on now. Yeah, you be a defensive tackle. You be a good one for that. Huh? Like, do you see my height, sir? Like, no. I'm not doing that. No. I said, he's like, you can be a tight end. I'm like, sir, I'm not even built enough to be a tight end. My height, like, I'm 6'7", sir. 6'7". Put me as wide receiver something.
I was thinking receiver.
He like, no. I'm like, all right, let me be a quarterback. Nah, we already got a quarterback. So they had a quarterback, and you know, not to bash Douglas or nothing, or not to bash the football team, because you know I still rep Douglas, but that record was like 2-10. Y'all needed help. Like y'all needed help. So
you could help them out. You could have been the key.
They listen. If I wasn't playing wide receiver, quarterback, or some type of offensive player the size of freaking tight end, I wasn't hopping on that. And I wasn't ready to be on nobody's bench either. Like I wasn't ready to be sitting down with nobody's bench and not play off. That wasn't supposed to be. So something had to shake.
So now you might play football. What university are you going to attend this fall?
See, I can't even say that because it's like I didn't make my decision. I got multiple decisions.
My bad.
And you know the decision day ain't come out yet, so I can't sit up here and say it out on live. But my commitment post will be coming soon, so it'll be here by May 1st.
You'll have your signing day or something like that.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. So be on the lookout. You know, I can text you and tell you, but live can't know. Live can't know.
Just can't let people know yet. Only select.
Yeah. Only like I think only probably Miss Morgan and Miss Joni and a few heartbeats know.
Yeah.
But as far as like my high school coach don't even know.
Wow, you're playing it close to chest.
I am, but that's that. Oh wow, that's 3:50 already. Oh wow.
Yeah. Wow. 10 more minutes.
This time was about 5. This time was about 5.
Do some toe touches. I'm curious what factors you're considering when you're choosing between a couple schools. I'm sure other high school seniors or juniors are in the same boat as you, where they're torn between schools. And what were the you can tell me yours, so I can tell you about mine. What were the deciding things you were basing your decision off of?
I had a lot of scholarships academically. Like academic scholarships for me was crazy. Like I had like a lot. Of course, I chose the best fit for me because the school I'm going to now. I chose the best fit. Like it's a good fit for me academic wise, athletic wise. The D2 school NCAA academic wise is great. So like the school, I mean, the fact that I took out is how far would it take me to get there, and like if in case of emergency, I would have to come straight back home and stuff like that. How far would it be? I also look at graduation rates, also look at like attendance rates and dropout rates and stuff like that. Um, it was kind of pretty hard to choose from for like multiple schools since I had a school in state that I was wanting to go to, but I applied for them and then I got declined for them because they talked about my GPA wasn't high enough, and I was like, wow, okay. But anyway, so it was pretty hard. I just basically chose it off of which what fit would I be better for academic wise. So the one I chose now, it's a good fit for me, academic and athletic. So I feel as though school I go to is going to be like, I feel like this is going to be good. I feel like it's going to be good. Like I've been there before. The staff treat me nice. Like the students there was already there. They was treating me nice. Like so, yeah. I'm just ready. I just can't wait.
Academics was such a high priority for you. I think a lot of younger people sometimes get caught up in the athletic scholarships. Oh, I got a full scholarship to this university, but they don't have the major I really want. You know, they might use the sport over their career interest.
Right, that's not me. I definitely had to look about the major I was going to, and the major they had my major too. So when I went there, I was like, oh yeah, I'm locked in. I'm ready.
Perfect fit.
Ready. Can't even wait.
Yeah. I think the good thing is a lot of universities are expanding their academic programs, and they're now offering a lot more major options. So hopefully that allows more people to find the school that fits for them both academically and athletically.
But I heard, I think it's like Washington or something, that a lot of schools are dropping the SAT requirements now because of coronavirus. So a lot of schools, you don't even have to have the SAT score. You just have to have the like GPA required. And if you have the GPA required class and the GPA required, then you're actually okay. I was like, oh really?
That's nice. That's really nice.
Really? Like, if that's the point, then can y'all drop down Harvard's SAT score? Because if y'all drop Harvard's, I'm applying to Harvard.
Yeah, why not? Harvard, Yale, MIT.
Oh no, Yale. That's yeah, that's my Ivy League schools. So Yale, Johns Hopkins, Harvard, stuff like that. Oh, that's a like you gotta have a maintained SAT. Yeah, you gotta have a maintained GPA the whole 4 years. I mean, I can do it, but that's gonna be a lot of pressure. Jesus. And the scholarships I have now, I had to have a required GPA just to keep that scholarship.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So keep a good GPA throughout college in order to keep your academic scholarship, you're saying?
It got to be at least a 2.0.
Yeah, that's good. That keeps you kind of on track. You can't just say, okay, I got in, now I can slack off. No, you have to keep working on the field and in the classroom, because they know that when you graduate, your GPA doesn't really, affect you looking for jobs, but you do want to, put effort in everything you do, so your potential employer sees that you do work hard, and yeah. Has there been discussion about your grades, like for high school this year, like with you guys almost being homeschooled now? Are your grades
My grades, I'm gonna tell you my grades right now. Actually, she just put in grades. I have a B in a foundation of comp science. I have an A in college readiness literacy, I have a C, a regular C. Can't even lie to you guys. I have a C in biology. And my teacher just he put a D in my grade because I couldn't do my work in Google Classroom. So now I have to wait until I was superintendent, my college administrator to actually email him back and tell him my story. Because right now he didn't believe me. So I had to email my school counselor. My school counselor was like, don't worry about it. I'll make sure your grade be back to a B before the report cards go out. And I was just like, you really gonna put a D on a report card? Like, really? Like,
Yeah.
about my grade? He thought I was lying about not going to Google Classroom. I'm like, sir, I can't go to Google Classroom. Like, I just can't.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll hear you out and they'll, raise that to at least a C for you. I mean, it's
But in like about 10 minutes, I'm gonna call them and be like, sir, hey, how you doing? You change that grade?
Mm,
Definitely should change that.
yeah.
But we want to thank you from our group to you for coming on here and allowing us to talk with you and about STEM and about exercising with us and just showing us your kindness heart because I have other Friday engagement work a lot. So I just want to thank you for coming on here and joining us Flexible Fridays and basically just showing. I learned some new exercises today. Like, I never knew the exercise. You put your butt in the air, you gotta push up and working out. I never knew that. Like, I never knew that. Yeah, that one. I never knew that.
Rewatch it when you're healthy again.
So wait, I'm gonna do. Thank you, Miss Sharon, for coming on here.
Yep. Enjoy your Friday and have a good weekend, Shalon. And everyone else out there, I guess.